right, touche. I guess that works.
We just started recording.
And so we are off.
This is round 8 between Richard Feldman and Justin Souza here at 10K St. Louis.
You're the other Grixis.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Good Games Live.
Yeah, thanks as always, guys, for your continued support. We love having the opportunity to bring you Magic, Good Games Live all year long. If stick with us. If you guys
haven't added us as friends on Facebook, it's at facebook.com/GGsLive, or become a fan of us on Facebook. If you search for GG's Live on Facebook, you'll find that. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/GG's Live. Make sure you do that. Tell all your friends about it. If you're, sitting at home, got a bunch of friends on AIM, just send them all a message. Say, hey, I'm watching GG's Live. You should watch it too. So it looks like Justin plays a turn 2 Zektar Expedition. That's the expedition that if you get 3 landfall triggers, you can sacrifice and put a 7/1 haste elemental into play. Kind of like a Blistering Firecat.
Yep. It's like an elemental appeal token, more or less. But Spreading Seas from Rich, his first play of the match. Looking at a hand of Lightning Bolt. First, we're going to break a Scalding Tarn, and then we'll get a look at Justin's hand here.
Spreading Seas is a card that is mainly really good against Jund just because their mana base is so fragile. But,
and I assume Rich probably made that call.
Yeah.
I'm going to bank on Jund
you need to beat
being
Jund.
so prevalent, and that card seems fine.
Yeah.
And given how much we've seen of it today, we've already had 2 Jund mirror matches this afternoon on GG's Live. So Jund clearly, the menace.
That Scalding Turn will get 2 landfall triggers for Justin, putting 2 counters on that Zektar Shrine Expedition.
Yep. Looks like he's got Lightning Bolt, Burst Lightning,
Earthquake,
an Arid Mesa, an Earthquake, and a Hell's Thunder.
Hell's Thunder, yep.
So not a bad 5.
The point of Justin's deck is obviously to just deal 20 damage as quickly as possible, just a normal red burn deck. And he's doing that here with Hell's Thunder, dealing 4 and passing his turn, putting it back into the graveyard.
So the fetch lands here go the extra mile. Like, they just accelerate these 7/1s into play and just
thin your deck.
Yeah, let you draw more business over the course of the game, potentially.
Ponder comes down for Feldman, see what he's looking at. I see a Spreading Seas. I can't see those other 2 cards, though. I'm really curious to see how a creatureless deck can survive so well in this format.
But he likely saw it, left him on top, and drew that Spreading Seas. And we'll see what he does here. Have not been able to get a good look at his grip yet.
Play a land, pass, looks like. Still can't see. Looks like Justin draws another Zektar Shrine Expedition. So I think...
So we'll see the Expedition here, Arid Mesa.
Yeah, I think
probably going to bash for 7.
Yep. Play Zektar Shrine Expedition, play the Arid Mesa, sacrifice it, get 2 landfall triggers, sacrifice the 1 Zektar Shrine Expedition to attack with a 7/1 elemental.
I'm not going to lie, Ben. I love seeing mountains and burn. It's refreshing. I'm sure some of you will disagree out there. More of you are longing for the days of slow blue control decks, but I'm never disappointed to see a mountains deck. His Zektar Shrine Morph comes in for 7.
And passes the turn.
So another Ponder off the top for Rich. Looks like he's got 2 Spreading Seas in hand, Drowned Catacomb. And we'll see what he does here. So this will be another Spreading Seas.
Respond.
And Justin has no response to that. Justin's got a handful, but he's got a burst.
Probably going to throw a bolt at him here.
And a bolt, yep. Feldman's down to
10.
6 life.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, because he took the Hell's Thunder earlier.
Yep.
So an Unearth here, a fetch land here, and it's over.
I mean, he needs 1 more land, but it's actually just over anyway because he can kick Burst Lightning and then the next turn just cast something and kill him. But he draws a Hellspark Elemental. He's going to try to cast, see if Feldman has any responses. Feldman looks like he's going to let that through, putting him at 3 life, maybe? Nope. Looks
like an into the Royal.
Yep. That'll neutralize the Hellspark Elemental for this 1 turn. But Feldman draws
Crumbling
Necropolis. Yep. Tries casting another Ponder, see if he can somehow dig himself out of this rut. Being at 6 life against the mono red deck's
he's in a pretty precarious position.
Yeah. Just because like every card in the mono red deck is burn, and he's got the Hell's Thunder in the graveyard.
And we featured Aaron Wayne here earlier, Arkansas State champion, and he was playing his Quenchable Fires main, just going all in on the burn plan, just Ball Lightnings and Hell's Thunders and Hellspark Elementals. And
I saw a bunch of people at Massachusetts State do that, just have Quenchable Fire main, just because nobody's playing blue.
Right. If they are, it's because they got spreading seas.
Yep.
Their seas were spread. But Justin in good position here, it looks like.
I'm sure this is a matchup Feldman expected. Like, his deck's probably has to be like pre-ported for Jund.
Right.
But he's probably got a bunch of sideboard slots because this matchup looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for him to live long enough to get his like Cruel Ultimatum online, things like that. He said earlier he didn't have any creatures, but he had like 4 Ultimatums and 4 Earthquakes. So like the Boros matchup is probably fine. But the fact that everything's just coming like dome you, no opportunity to recoup any card advantage there.
Yeah, that's the problem with the burn deck, is nothing stays on the field. It's a creature, really.
Yeah.
So, those Earthquakes are kind of pointless, and Feldman really has no way to 2-for-1 it, from what I've seen. 2-for-1 his opponent.
We'll make that third landfall trigger and see if a 7/1 pops into play.
So the barely Boros decks are running white for what? A Johnny Vengeance?
A Johnny Vengeance, because it's really good just against taking out other creatures, locks down a Crypt of Agadim against the Type 2 Dredge decks. And then they have Path to Exile as well.
Okay. Path to Exile, great card.
It's like the ubiquitous removal spell.
Yeah.
Every deck has them.
They need it for Baneslayer, I bet.
Yeah.
Looks like
it's a lot more efficient than like Magma Rift. Like if you want to stay mono red, that's fine. People are playing like Chandra Nalar, things like that, but
looks like Feldman's going to drop to 2.
Yep, he's going to take the 4 off the Unearthed Hell's Thunder. Lightning Bolt takes care of the Zektar Shrine Expedition token.
But
so
I don't
at
see
2,
how Feldman can win this game because Justin's got both a Burst Lightning and a Hellspark Elemental and an Earthquake in hand.
Well, we've got a Mind Spring for 2. Hoping to maybe draw another Lightning Bolt, save off a Hellspark Elemental.
But he doesn't know.
He doesn't know there's a Burst in hand. Yeah,
Burst Lightning or the Earthquake.
The Earthquake even.
Justin draws a Plated Geopede, but it doesn't really matter.
Any response?
Burst Lightning targeting Richard's head, and that's game 1.
So that'll do it for game 1. Justin with his mono red, with his barely Boros deck, as it's affectionately referred to, takes game 1, and now we'll get an opportunity to see Rich's sideboard, see if he does have maybe a more game 1 type deck cards to bring in.
I didn't see what he just pulled out, but I saw a Sorin Markov in his board.